Hello aspirants, welcome to my channel. So let's discuss Magadh. In the previous video, I have discussed the introduction of Mahajanpadas, how they evolved, and also the Mahajanpadas, the 16 important territories of ancient India. So today I'm going to discuss Magadh. Let's continue. The Magadh Empire is considered as the first empire in Indian history. From 6th century BC to 4th century CE, they all were engaged in a struggle for domination. Magadh emerged as the most powerful and prosperous kingdom in northern India. Okay, so as you know, there were 16 Mahajanpadas. Somewhere they started fighting with each other just for domination, just for supremacy, just for territories. And by the end of 6th century, only 4 powerful kingdoms remained: Magadh, Avanti, Koshal, and Vatsa. And important rulers, as I have also mentioned, Avanti like Pradayata, Koshal, Prasenjit, Vatsa, Udayana. Okay. The timeline of the Magadh Empire is estimated to be from 684 BC to 320 BC. This is very important. This is actually Magadh Empire's timeline. The extensions of the Magadh Empire was seen through 3 dynasties: Haryanka dynasty, Shishunaga, and Nanda dynasty. 544 BC to 412, 412 to 344, and 344 to 322. Let's discuss Haryanka dynasty, the first dynasty of the Magadh, Bimbisara. 544 to 500, 492 BC. As per Buddhist chronicle, he ruled for 52 years. Magadh came into existence under the rule of Bimbisara, and that's how he became the founder of the Magadh, or also you can say the Haryanka dynasty. He followed the policy of conquest and aggressions. As he believed in the territorial expansions, he adopted the policy of conquest and aggression. He was a great expansionist, very expansionist. 3 matrimonial alliances were done by him in order to gain territories. Okay, so the first wife was Kosala Devi, the daughter of the Kosala king, and he got Kasi village as dowry. Just think about it. At that time, the dowry was also prevalent. Basically, in fact, it was given to him in order to end the war, in order to purchase the peace. That's why Kosala king gave Kasi to Bimbisara. Just think about it, how much aggressive he was. He was a aggressive expansionist, and his son would be too, like the Ajatasattu. I'll discuss. His second wife Chalanna was a Lichavi princess from Vaisali, and she gave birth to his son Ajatasattu. Important. Ajatasattu is the son of Bimbisara and Chalanna. Okay. And his third marriage alliance was with the chief of Madra clan of Punjab, and he married Khema, the daughter of the chief. Bimbisara was the son of Bhatia, and he was contemporary of Buddha, and as an also great admirer of Mahavir. Important, you must remember that Buddha and Mahavir, they were both contemporaries of Bimbisara. So capital was in Gribraja or Rajgir. So first king to have standing army. That's why he is often referred or considered or called Senia or Srenia. He sent his royal physician Zibak to Ujjain when Avanti's king Pradata had jaundice. Just think about it. At that time also, the kind of sympathy Bimbisara had, though he was an aggressive expansionist, he sent his royal physician Zibak to his ally friend Pradata when he had jaundice. He conquered Anga, capital Champa, and he was killed by his son Ajatasattu. And that's how Ajatasattu succeeded him and came to the throne. Ajatasattu 492 BC to 460 BC, he was an aggressive expansionist. He also followed the footsteps of his father. Just like his father, he was also an aggressive expansionist. He believed in the territorial expansions. It took 16 years to win Vaisali, and he won wars against Koshal and Vaishali. So Ajatasattu even made a war against his mama Prasenjit, who belonged to Kosala dynasty. He used war engines to throw stones like the catapults, Mahashilakantak, and chariot with mace, Rathmoshal. So this is important. You must remember they are two associated. Rathmoshal and Mahashilakantak are associated with Ajatasattu. A kind of war engines. He conquered Varanasi. He embraced Buddhism. His meeting with Buddha is depicted in sculptures of Bharut. So Bharut site, he made Buddha, and their meeting is depicted in their sculptures. He arranged first Buddhist council at Rajgriha just after Buddha's demise in 483 BC. As you know, Buddhist council were conducted in order to spread Buddhism. After Buddha's demise, first Buddhist council was conducted by Ajatasattu in his capital Rajgriha, and the monk was Mahakashyap, and he was succeeded by Udayin, his son. Udayin, 460 BC to 444 BC. Udayin was the son of Ajatasattu. He ruled Magadh from 460 BC to 44 BC, and he was instrumental in building a fort at the confluence of the Ganga and Son at Patna. You must remember, he set up a fort at the confluence, at the junction of Ganga and Son at Patna. Later on, his son Aniruddha succeeded him by assassinating him. Just think about it. The deeds you do with your parents, your sons will be doing the same with you. So never mess up with your parents. Udayin also assassinated his father the way his father assassinated his father. Okay, so be respect, loyal, and gentle to your parents. Later on, his son Aniruddha succeeded him by assassinating him, and Aniruddha was succeeded by his son Munda, and Munda by Nagdashak. So basically, the Nagdashak was the last ruler of the Haryanka dynasty. The people of Magadh started, losing faith in Magadhan ruler due to continuous dynastic feuding. So they imposed Shishunaga as the ruler. The people got to know that even the members of the community of Haryanka were fighting each other. So that's why they invited somebody else from the outside, like the Shishunag, who was a governor of somewhere else. So they invited them to please come and form the government. And one of the important thing of Udayana that he was the founder of the Patliputra. Okay, and before he shifted his capital to Patliputra, so the Haryanka dynasty started to deteriorate after him due to weak rule and parricide, killing of parents and other relatives. Parricide means the killing of parents and other relatives. So Udayana shifted his capital to Patliputra. Modern location, Patna, on the confluence of Ganga and Son. This question often comes, the Patliputra is located on which river? So at the confluence of Ganga and Son river. So founder of Patliputra, he also shifted his capital to Patliputra. So important. Next important,